Hi, bonjour. I'm Christina Hilscher, the owner of Unchained Art Contemporary Gallery here in Austin, Texas. And we're talking today about our new and upcoming exhibition, which is called Art in the Age of AI, Evolution or End.
Hi, I'm Julia Morton. I'm a writer and a curator. I write for a column called AI plus Art. And I met Christina, and she was generous enough and interested enough to allow me to curate a show, and she collaborated with us on this show. So here we are.
I hadn't thought about having an exhibition with AI for a really long time. It was actually the curator, Julia Morton, who approached me with this idea. I have a personal interest in technology and science, and I like the intersection of art and technology. So I was super excited about it, but I needed that little extra impulse, because if I look at the art world and galleries, it really hasn't been done much. And I just truly believe that we have to have that conversation. There's never going to be a moment in time like this, like right now. And this is also what makes it so exciting. There is still so much more that is to come, but we are now at the beginning where you can actually say that the paint is still wet, and it's a great opportunity for people to see it, to talk about it, maybe to start collecting this kind of art, because I truly believe it's here to stay and it's only going to evolve. And I wanted to be a part of it and really start that dialogue here in Austin, because the city has been historically so creative. There is more and more emphasis on visual arts and fine art, and at the same time it's a technology hub. So to be able to create a platform where the two are merging and we can showcase this together is incredible, because we can touch on both audiences, the art lovers, the science lovers, and hopefully we can have a conversation together. I was actually overwhelmed with how positive the reactions have been, how much interest has been in this topic from people that I probably wouldn't have expected it, fine art collectors, or people that really don't have that much to do with art, but really very much relate to technology or science or AI.
I was looking for a cross-section of artists who are using the medium in new ways that will help us get a sense, an overall sense of what this medium is, what it's doing, what humans can do with it. For me, it was really about opening up an image, an idea, what was possible, so that we could begin to look at different ideas, different things that are happening. You're able to now create in a much vaster way, think in a much vaster way. So for me, AI isn't so much a tool, and collaborator may be too much of a word. It may suggest too much sentience. It offers us a new way of using our own intelligence. It's almost, in some sense, like a dictionary or an encyclopedia. So I think one of the things we're learning from AI is how to learn anew. So it's helping us use our brains in very new ways that we didn't before, because it simply wasn't available. No, I don't think so. I think there's been a real rejection of it because it feels sort of anti-art in a sense. When you think about art, you think about handmade, you think about conceptually made. And AI, because it's done with words, because it's a entirely different approach to how you pull together the piece you make, it may not appeal to people who have traditionally been artists who liked making things with their hands. This is mind-made, not handmade. And that's one of the interesting things. This medium is allowing all kinds of new voices into the art historical choir. People who maybe technologists. Some of my artists were engineers or data scientists or mathematicians, and they would not have become painters or drawing or something, but now they can create art. They had that sensibility of something they envisioned that they believed and wanted to see happen, but they didn't have a way of doing it. Now they do. And that will be interesting to see, can we cozy up to works of AI? We might be able to appreciate them on first thought, like, oh my God, I love this art. But will it have the long-standing kind of emotional attachment that I have to the paintings in my house? Art is a time capsule. Ultimately, every work of art is about what it was like to be alive at that moment in time and what it felt like to be that person. So I'm curious to see, with these new tools, with the ways it's expanding our ability to think, expanding who gets to be in the arts, expanding what art can be. So for me, as a person who likes to explore and research and hear from the artists what they're feeling, these are very new emotions, very new feelings. So for me as a writer, it's exciting. It's really interesting to delve into this and to try and find what are some of the answers. I don't know. Let's see.